Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the Titan Crystal Pool update and also perhaps a bit of my own personal plans in regards of the Titan crystals going forward for the most part, but especially now. So we can see that we have Patriot, Leader, Hood, Superior Iron Man, Arcade and Northstar exiting the Titan Crystal, and the new additions will be Zola, Okoye, Gentle, Falcon, Joaquin Torres, and Dazzler. And as a new champion that gets added to the Titan pool, it is going to be the Mystic Spidey, which is quite a cool addition. I'm not gonna lie, I never thought of him as like the top of the Mystic class, but he has proven himself A, to be annoying on defense at times, and B, also like an incredibly cheesy attacker with fate seals involved, and he's kind of good. Rank 3 Mystic Spidey's running around is, quite scary thought, so I think it's a fair and fine addition. So the new Titan Crystal is going to look like this. The first row I already described, then in addition to that, we're going to have Hitmonkey, Spiral, Rintra, Red Hulk, Jack-O-Lantern, Scream, and the last group is Black Widow Deadly Origins, Enchantress, Shatra, Count Nefaria, Infamous Iron Man, and Beta Bill. Initially, I had thought I'm gonna wait for the new Titan Crystal to be updated and start opening them. But then I realized that over the time, I have just about gotten everybody from the bottom row. Well, I have everybody now, and almost all of them are duped as well. Aside from Count Nefaria, which, if need be, I can give an Awakening Gem too, because I have one of the science ones. So to me, it really does look like I will end up personally waiting until the April, until whenever time Black Widow Deadly Origins and that group effectively exits the crystal, because still somehow Titan crystal shards, are incredibly hard to come by, and I have had so many devastatingly bad openings, right? And at the same time, I have struggled obtaining my target champs a lot, and purely from the point of my account view. Again, Black Widow Deadly Origins, I have like triple duped at this point. Enchantress, I got duped. Shatra, I gave gem to, and she's max sig. Count Nefaria, I can give a gem to when he's going to rank 3, and I likely will. Infamous Iron Man is duped, and that's fine, and Beta Build too. And when we're moving up, Scream, don't have her. Jack-O-Lantern, I only have once, but I would love to get a dupe. Red Hulk don't have. Rintra I do have duped. Spiral I have unduped. Hitmonkey I do not have. Needless to say, I do not have any of the top row 7 stars. Also, knowing that champions that will be added, 2 of them at the very least we already know, right? We know for a fact that we're going to be getting Bastion and Jean Grey, both of whom are champions that I am interested in. So for me personally, yeah, I'm gonna do my best to try and save up all my Titan shards up until the crystal changes again, which means I'm gonna kind of have to be going without Okoye and, Dazzler dupe and Zola for a while, which is probably gonna suck, because you always want to get the champions as quick as possible. And this is also like one of the biggest arguments I had against existence of Titan crystal shards, because previously we could choose whether we want to use our 6-star shards, for instance, for featured crystals or the basic ones. Now we have no option, and Kabam is marketing Titan crystal shards at an extreme premium, and they are still so ridiculously hard to come by. Even though our 7-star rosters, have exploded when these crystals were first introduced, the shard acquisition has not become that much faster. At the very least, definitely doesn't feel like sufficient amount unless you're buying a lot of offers. So here we go. That is the new Titan crystal. Overall, objectively looking at it, if you do not have any of these champions, I think it's a really good crystal. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at, because there's hardly any champion that will be like a bad pull. Like, the worst champions in this crystal, you know, it's probably like, there are no bad champions. I'm gonna say Bait Ray Bill is somebody that I'm not a big fan of. Falcon Hook in Taurus is somebody that I'm not particularly excited for. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of Black Widow Daily Origins or Infamous Iron Man either. But even they are the very least solid champions. And that's like 4 out of 18 champions, right? That means that 14 champions, you know, if you don't have any of them, are legitimately a good pull. Like, if you pull Hitmonkey the first time, that's great. If you pull Okoye the first time, awesome. Dazzler, awesome. Animzola, awesome. Scream, awesome. Jack-O-Lantern, awesome. You know, first time 7-star Rintra, awesome. Enchantress, good. Great stuff. Count Nefaria, awesome. Shatra, great. So yeah, I think finally we have approached again the time when Titan crystals do look to be worth it. In the sense, they do feel like the premium crystal where you do not get many bad pulls. You can only get realistically bad pulls relative to your own account, like pulling the champions that you already have and duped and stuff like that. And that's kind of even more the reason for me to save up the shards, because if I do hold them until the next 6 champions exit the Titan crystal, it effectively means that I'm just about guaranteed to be happy with my pull. Like, if in the next updated Titan crystal, provided nothing really changes, the only champion that I wouldn't want to see would be Rintra, which I already have duped. Well, those are like some really good odds. And with that, we definitely need to kind of give Kabam a pat on the back to, well, they effectively have brought back Titan Crystal, because half a year ago, Titan Crystals looked atrociously bad, where there were like 3 champions or 4 champions that you wanted and would be really happy to get, and a whole bunch of champions you didn't particularly care for. Now, overall, be that through the new champions that they are designing, or be that through the old champions that they are adding to the Titan Crystal, I'd be willing to say quite confidently that, you know, the Titan Crystal content is significantly better than it was a half a year ago. And this does look like much more of a desirable of a crystal. Let me know what are your plans, and yeah, will you be saving or will you be opening this Titan crystal? I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have